All right, so the other day we did a reaction to a supposedly Nas versus Jim Jones diss track. Well, come to find out, Nas been wrote that verse, you know what I mean, way before this Jim Jones drama. Word on the street is he even changed the verse because he knew people like us was gonna say it was a Jim Jones diss, and he didn't want that to happen. So we finna get into this new video from Chig Smooth where Raekwon went on live and talked about it. Let's go.
Subscribe to your shit too, bro.
Aw, man. Everybody relax. Calm down. Y'all are too thirsty for a diss record. Now, if you guys don't know, over the weekend, Raekwon actually put out an album called The Emperor's New Clothes. The album has 17 songs on it. It's about 40 minutes long. It's actually a really, really good listen if you guys have not checked it out yet. Now, the chef has a record on there with Nas called Omerta. The same day this album dropped, there was a leaked verse that also dropped. And that verse was a little bit different from what was on the chef's album. Nasir Jones was on there talking aggressively. So much so that people actually saw it was a Jim Jones diss record. And I'll be honest with you guys, you cannot blame the fans for this. Especially when you're saying, yo, you got smoke with me, beef with yourself. You got me confused with your fabricated form of delusion. You're dusty, need to be bitch smacked.
He said a whole lot worse than that, I can't even lie. But the verse was dope, you know what I mean? And if you listen to it, it's ways that you can think it was about Jim Jones, especially, you know, around the time frame that it came out. So, but let's continue.
I'm telling you guys, he went off. So much so that you had people thinking the verse was AI. So I hit up QBNYC, Nas's right-hand man. I said, bro, you gotta tell me, is this verse actually real? He said, yes, it's real. Then minutes later, he confirmed that it is not a Jim Jones diss song. It's a real verse, but it's old. Which is why you guys did not see me make a video on it, but I did let people know on my Instagram.
Yeah, I did a reaction to it, and in the reaction I said that it's probably AI, or either it probably wasn't directly at Jim Jones. We didn't know who it was to, but we still definitely could see why people would think it was a Jim Jones diss. No doubt about it. If you hear it, it's no mistaking that anybody would think it's a Jim Jones diss if they keep up with the current situation of what's going on in hip-hop right now.
So if you guys are not following me on Instagram, please make sure you guys go follow me at Chig Smooth. Now, tonight, the chef himself got tired of everybody thinking that the record was a Jim Jones diss record, and he wanted to clear the air on the verse. Here's what he said.
Now, I see all this shit with Jim and all them, and, you know, this little so-called Jim and Nas thing, right? But guess what, y'all? And this is word to everything I love. This is word I don't gotta lie. This is word to everything. Nas did not write that verse for Jim. That was a straight shot Jim got hit with. And y'all made it seem like that was for Nas. That was for Jim. Nas wasn't dissing Jim. He wasn't dissing him. And the reason why he changed it, because he knew that at the end of the day, damn, chef, I gave you these verses months ago, and now all this shit is popping up, which at the end of the day, he not standing on it because he's in another zone. He trying to get money. He doing this, he doing that. You know, Jim said what he said, and the fans responded, and that was that. Nas is all the way on the other side somewhere, not even paying attention to it that deep. He's not getting caught up in that. And
yeah, Nas getting that bread, bro. He counting up somewhere. He could care less. I'm sure he could care less what Jim Jones think. Either way, you know what I mean? Diss or no diss. He on a whole different level right now, on a whole different page. And any nigga, in my opinion, would be the last thing on my mind if I was in Nas' situation. Facts. Let's go.
And now all of a sudden, when I'm getting ready to drop my album, Nas hits me and say, yo, chef, I'm going to do another verse, my nigga, because I don't know, for some reason, I think that this rhyme right here is going to make niggas feel like I'm dissing Jim, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? This rhyme I made way before all this shit even came up. And this is real shit, y'all. I don't got to fucking lie to y'all niggas, man. I promise y'all niggas, he wasn't dissing Jim. This ain't no diss record. And if it was a diss record, why would he put it on my record? Because guess what? I fuck with Jim.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all.
I said the same thing in my video. I said, look, the reason why it leaked or might have leaked, that'll be a better way to do it. I don't think Nas would get on Raekwon album and diss anybody, especially Jim Jones, because, you know, he might have a relationship with somebody and he don't want to mess up Raekwon relationship with whoever it is because of his situation, something he got going on. You know what I'm saying? That would be the right thing to do. Like, that's why people look at Drake and Travis Scott so funny. You know what I mean? That's just some shady shit. Some shit you just don't do, just common sense shit. You know what I mean? So if anything, he would have dissed it or some separately and just threw that shit out on some, you know, on some freestyle type shit that ain't got nothing to do with Raekwon album and, you know, cause controversy and mess up the friendship he got with Jim Jones. So I said that in my video too. Let's go.
He know I fuck with Jim. Jim is a Cuban Links king to me. He's a Cuban Links disciple. That's my nigga. Jim would jump out of fucking Rover on me, see me somewhere in the city and come and say, yo, Chef, what's good? You all right? So I ain't getting in nobody beef. If it was a beef, it's no beef. So y'all took whatever that rhyme was that leaked, because I guess it leaked from somewhere. It didn't leak from us. But yo, that wasn't for Jim. I'm telling y'all niggas that. So yo, spread the fucking word, man. All that media niggas, all these podcast gangsters, all that, man. Tell them, say, yo, Chef told us the real. Chef told us the truth.
Chef told us the truth, my boy. Chef told us. I gotta spread the word because I don't want no issues with my boy. None. Let's go.
That record wasn't for Nas. Nas was rhyming like that because the beat made him rhyme like that, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
If Nas want to go at Jim, why would he use my platform? Why you don't use your own platform, nigga? And I'm not even gonna let a nigga come up there and start splashing another nigga on my shit. Especially if I like that nigga. That's not fair. That's my nigga too. I don't want to be involved. But that was never the case. Nas don't got no smoke for Jim. Nas is getting money, man. That nigga's he running over here. Boom, bow, bow. That wasn't for Jim, y'all. I promise you. So I ain't gonna talk about it no more. You know what I mean? It ain't a stress level over here. It ain't a stress level for him or whatever. But I just felt that I needed to get involved because Nas said it to me too. He said, yo, I'm gonna change it. When he said, yo, I'm gonna change it, he said, yo, I'm gonna change it because I know niggas gonna think it's about Jim. So I went back and listened to it again because he did the rhyme 3 months ago.
It definitely sounds like he could be talking about Jim, no facts.
3 or 4 months ago. I think all this shit came out with Jim, with Jimmy probably like 3 weeks ago. Nas Ben gave me that verse, and Nas is that type of nigga that, you know, he write multiple verses. So you know me, I'm like, let me go back and listen to it. And I'm like, yo, yeah, I could see the fans taking it this way. You know, I could see them really taking this way. And guess what? Niggas took it that way. Get back on the phone with Esco, yo, you see this shit? He like, see, I told you. You know what I mean? So just for the record, y'all, no. Word is bond. Wallahi. That wasn't what it was, y'all. He changed it out of respect because he just didn't want to be able to feel like at the day y'all would think that he's doing that.
I see Nas a real nigga. If only some of these other niggas can take heed to this kind of shit. It should be common sense, though. That would be killing me. That's why I can't fuck with some of these rap niggas, because that shit should be common sense, bro, my nigga. You know, you don't get in the middle of no shit, especially if you got relationships with the other person. But anyway, man, I just want to spread the word like Raekwon said. Come on here and let y'all hear the truth. It was not a Jim Jones diss. That's direct from Nas' mouth. So it is what it is. Tick need to run the city, no cap rap news, man. Y'all hit the like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if y'all still feel a certain way about it because I can see why it's possible, though. Peace.